point on the second match. They got to be lucky. And if you want to be lucky at home, you got to join the 2026 Pmwc Lucky Spin to draw for the exclusive set only available here for Pmwc.
And it may be lucky for those of you at home, but it's been good decision making and some great gunplay for OG that's made the difference coming into the early fight here versus Alula and Ida, farming themselves up to 6 elims. That's what we're talking about for all these teams. You've got to have a big performance here, but none other are beating out 4 Thrives with the 7 they've been able to farm up after shutting down, of course, Nongshim Red Force in the cheeky plays we were seeing through the windows. 4 Thrives, bro. If they can keep this up, get that nice hot hand going early, Blank, you're already about halfway there, man. Just keep working on this, keep farming up the elims. We've got a long game ahead of us. We're only 6 minutes into this game 1 on Rondo. It'd be the dream scenario to start the day. Climb as high as you can.
The arena moving over towards Furia. They are isolated. Silence away. Ayala opens up in a big way there over towards Schweppes. Takes him down almost immediately, and that does make their lives much, much easier. Going forward, TourneyK will ascend. Bullets been splashed against the wall there. So Ayala sends down, Pen pulled. Ayala's going to make it confusing, make it difficult. Pen's put back in again. 2 players do step up to the plate now for Furia. The reinforcements are in. Isolated no more. Joker and TourneyK will have to fight for their lives.
Close quarters combat. Nay pulled, bounced round. Not going to deal any damage though onto the Furia squad. They know how to play in these sort of lobbies with this much pressure, with Smash looming over them. They can dig their heels in deep and start to stand strong, but it's one step at a time, and E-Arena are the first challenge for them right now. It's Godlike that are also just on the periphery of this, getting information for free with all the noise that's being exchanged between the 2 squads. Chief further back on the other side of the bollards, throwing the nades in as well.
Kind of an interesting setup here, because they've got a big old split on over towards Testract and Neox. Very dangerous area to be in. So again, for E-Arena, you do have Schweppes as well as Mormon in the backlines in Stadium. They're waiting, poised, because they're sort of certain this fight is not going to go well. Require a bit of a sick play. It's a couple of plays from TourneyK and Joker to get this working.
TourneyK, he's just been arming that nade, waiting for an opportunity to get the most out of it. Yeah, quick head count on the util. He's only got 2 nades and the 1 Molotov in the back pocket. Fury is starting to clear out the building. They want to go floor by floor, but they run into Joker. Good first hit. They respond back in kind. A 1-for-1 trade. And TourneyK with a nade. That's one of the 2 thrown out. It was a good primer, but no direct connection. He's going to be baited down as well. Could be stung from the back here. Oh, the bounce is big. Turn around as well. So close, Blank, but couldn't hit it.
So close. You can feel in that moment there was almost a clutch potential. Luckily for E-Arena, they can't move back over towards Stadium, move back into the circle. But what a long journey it's going to be to get over towards Lo Hua Sing on the eastern side. 4 Thrives, though, you're right, man. What they've been doing so far is good. Kalash just talked about it earlier, wants them to be a bit more aggressive on those entries. Lurking around the outside edges a little bit too much when they have the gumption. They have the capability to play those central positions. But for E-Arena, I think they were just gambling with the points there. If they get the full 4-man flush, then massive addition to the points tally. Still, getting those 10 points isn't always easy. Doesn't always come on that first game. Nongshim coming in from that north side. S2G do have a player down in the dirt. Looking to get him res back up again, but Nongshim with a pretty decent injection on that northern side. Gives him a lot of maneuverability. A lot of capability to actually gatekeep on the northern edge if they so wish. Maintain control of some of that higher ground, some of those roads that teams will want to cross back into.
It's almost poetic. It's been twice inside of this game we've seen STG and Ulf going against each other. Ulf coming into it to start the day here. They were in 8th place. I believe 61 eliminations over the course of the finals. Up to that point, they were in a pretty good form when it came to fighting. They just got to maintain that pressure. 2 elims here. We've got the rotate coming over from Aurora. Furia out of the mix early though, Blank. And that's not what we expected to see.
Godlike though, 10 eliminations. You can only imagine that full squad wipe over towards Fury came through from Godlike with a small assist from 4thRize. Yeah, Godlike certainly trying to put their name on the map today, but it feels a little late for them. At 67 points, they can earn those big rankings today. Grab some more cash on board, a bit more pride for the country as well. Overall, really big step up in that last day, which is why I was saying on day one, you got to give these boys time. It's their first time at an international here at Pmwc, so realistically, they just needed a little bit of acclimation, essentially. And once that was done, they looked pretty damn good going in towards the later portions of yesterday and already starting out strong here on the first game of the day. Circle continues to center up around Meiran. S2G controlling a very, very good spot. It has been good control over the center for S2G throughout the majority of games. Some very good rotates. I mean, Solke has been in the game such a long time at this point. And that veteran mindset is really coming into play here, where he's seen a lot of these circles before, he's seen a lot of these rotates, and he can really lead the team to victory. Yeah, some of the gun skill maybe isn't there for this guy, but he's still giving it gas when needs be. I think Solke's had a great step up, considering the amount of time he's been in this esport.
You got a lot of talent on that roster. You can pass the baton too if you need to rely on someone for a sick play mechanically as well. So certainly armed for some good fights. Talking of which, Aurora getting line of sight over onto the Vitality migration as they wanted to make a move straight past. Few shots on target, resulting in them going down to a 3-man squadron. And it's Aurora that also have a similar flight path back over towards the zone. I'm curious as well, bro, the push down from Nonshin Red Force, Thunderfooted their way into the zone early. I was saying the consistency of this team looked good, but it's the fact they've turned on this aggression. They're willing to fight for a good position now, Blank.
I mean, playing over towards the northeast side of Meiran, I mean, it's a bold maneuver, right? You don't try and play to hold out teams on the outer edge, but they don't get themselves too stuck into Meiran either. But they have accessibility to the rest of the zone. But this is a livable position in what is a bit of a dastardly circle. Now, E-Arena, we saw them coming in very late. They played over towards Stadium for a long, long time. Go over to recuperate after 2 players in Tony K, as well as Joker went down to the Fury a lot. Just on the heels, though, of OG.
Mormon's going to jump out. He loves a scrap. In the meantime, the Elim feed's lighting up and the crowd's getting excited because Godlike, it looked like it was a struggle of a fight versus Ida, but they've turned it right around. They lose 1 player and are able to clean out the entire squad. So goodbye, good night, Ida. The second team to exit stage left in our opening game of Rondo, whilst E-Arena continue to chase OG.
Keeping it pretty cool here inside of E-Arena. Smash ruling always changes how these teams play. So crazy as well. Godlike's just hit the 14th elimination on this game. They are cracking it open at the moment. Looks great to see. But yeah, for E-Arena, I do think you're getting ahead sometimes, where for this game, for them, doesn't matter so much about getting ginormous points, but what does matter is just getting enough so you open up the capability throughout the rest of the day to hit that smash. But you can get in your head about it. You absolutely can. Circle moves over towards the western side. Nongshim is extremely pleased with this shift, as they were already in Meiran, as we stated earlier. E-Arena was a little bit slow to the punch. Vitality finds the first here in top, but Axel will go down once again. Aurora has been hounding Vitality. the entire game.
No punches pulled there. Clean uppercuts. And with Vitality out, they'll be able to save their mate, get Top back on his feet, recover from this. They saw the rotation from Hora, hard committing to get past them, now trying to get into the zone themselves. Meanwhile, Nonshin, Red Force actually getting vision of their entry point, and they've instantly dispatched 2 of the players. They're pincered as well, Velula on the other side. So this is a ton of info for Nonshin and some extra points.
Look at this shot from Doc. Really, really good stuff. Double spray down on the roll-up is crazy, even before they get anywhere close to the compound itself. And not a single dash of damage sent back his way. Very, very nice initial game here from Aurora, but they have a long way to go. Nick the Galaxy currently holding the backside on that southern edge. S2G blasting bullets in as Alula holds back Flash over towards the water side. Aaron out in the open, waits for the reload to come through and then makes the cross. Good timing on that one.
These two sides hounding each other the entire time on Rondo. Feels like they're mirroring each other. Ooh, Orangutan from the side getting a look in as well. Solke feels that one, gotta drop off. Meanwhile, the team with a whole load of elims and Godlike wrapping down potentially to get a bit of a scout over towards the setup from E-Arena, Blank.
E-Arena would be really bad to go out right now, and I can actually tell that E-Arena is playing fairly passive because they didn't take the opportunity, despite being ahead of OG, to hit Mayran hard. OG's actually been able to take up that position. But E-Arena, they want to live this game out. They are really giving a lot of teams liberties right now just to survive. One knock goes back over towards Godlike's way. They will reassess. But it's not carnage just yet.
No, it's not, but it is a little bit of a crowbar that's been dashed at them, slowing them down on their potential aggressive play. That was from 4Fribes as well, by the way. And yeah, we're hyping up the Godlike maneuvers, but they're currently sat on 11 elims themselves. And if they can vie for control of a decent position off the back of this skirmish inside, hey, maybe 4Fribes are coming alive early.
What's great for 4Fribes, right? In PMGO Season 1, they were sort of the back seat because they came in with Smash Point very early on the first day. And I think that pressure got to them a little bit. It went all the way to match 6. They weren't able to put a lot of points, but they managed to make it through. The Arena, though, sending over. Joker does need to reinforce those backlines. Good shots from Schweppes, but immediately gets taken down by Huzaifa at distance. Manya up to the rock, but realizes he's got to push back off this one. Tony K, full broadside here. Manya should be able to pick up this flush. Good nade again, though. Now just S-Power. A lot to do, but this is the man to do it.
He's the clutch factor. Ooh, saved by the bell on the nade, so low. Able to keep his head above water for a few more seconds.
Good bounce back.
Squad
Oh my God.
bounces over, shuts down S-Power. Salme out, Adamino the only one left now. That deployable cover barely keeping him alive.
3 players up still for E-Arena, looking to get further into this game. Admino might be able to go for the res if he goes for it now. I think they're going to sweep round in the vehicle, try and figure out what's going on back there. S-Power still down, knocked. Schweppes moves up, goes for the drive-by, has the information, and that is Godlike out. So a good refresh on the gear, at least for E-Arena. Some more nades available, more ammo. They could swing back down towards that compound on the south side they held earlier on, because this is a hard south shift away from Mayran. E-Arena getting thrown a bone here, but still they have 3 players. They are not at full force. Let's see how they play this out.
In the midst of this, that elongated battle that's gone on the whole map here between S2G and Ulf continues, edge guarding them coming out of the blue and keeping shots on target. It's worked out slightly worse for Ulf, down to a duo, but we do say goodbye to Solke on S2G, so a triple threat remains there. There was some fighting over from Nonshin onto OG inside Mayran as well. They were taking pot shots at them, so a 3-man squad living on amongst that. 4Fribes consistently keeping their head on a swivel as well. They were peppering bullets over to the E-Arena encounter with Godlike. Yes, they got some knocks, but none of those converted into points.
S2G desperately trying to make the cross right now. A couple of shots, but the vehicle, it is very low HP. Smoking now and on fire. They have to get out, but they're just about in the zone. Same can't be said for Ulf there, but Alula's going to continue to put the hurt on. Enigma Galaxy wanted to move around on that eastern side, see what they could pick up, but all those points have been dashed away. Still a 5-pointer on the game with the 3 players that Enigma Galaxy hold. They're on the other side to E-Arena. I like this though, actually. They've got Joker as well as Schweppes playing the northwest edge whilst Mormon holds down the compound. They're looking for exit frags here, Jackie.
You see the conversations there between S2G. It's an intense day. Got to clear the bag instantly off the back of a game 1 like that. Mormon did set himself up just as you suspected early, and then have played a little bit more of a scouting play to keep themselves at least aware of what's occurring up between the setup of 4 Thrives and OG. There's been a lot of noise, a lot of free info from that.
Don't mind this too much, just trying to create a little...
Get 60% off on your favorite Domino's pizza. Download the Domino's app now. Domino's.
मैन मैटर्स के स्टेज 3 किट में मिनॉक्सिफिन है, मिनॉक्सिडिल और फिनेसिराइड। मैटर्स के स्टेज 3 किट में मिनॉक्सिफिन है, मिनॉक्सिडिल और फिनेसिराइड का कॉम्बिनेशन। डॉक्टर कंसल्टेशन हो और 5 से 6 महीने में विजिबल रिजल्ट देखना।
अब मूव करने की जरूरत नहीं है क्योंकि ओजी के पास है जोन। ईए को मूव करना है तो 40 ऑलरेडी 4 मैन है, एनएस 4 मैन है, उला 4 मैन है, एफएल उला पे पुश करेगी, एनजीएक्स और ईए आपस में लड़ेगी ओपन में, और अपन टॉप 5 वाला गेम है, टॉप 3 वाला गेम है उल्टा ओजी के लिए, टॉप 3 या टॉप 5 वाला गेम है। कम ऑन बॉयज, कन्वर्ट दिस गेम इनटू अ गुड गेम। दिस गॉट लॉन्ग रेंज नॉक हुआ 40 से, 40 पुश तो नहीं करेगी, रोड के ऑपोजिट 40 पुश तो नहीं करेगी, उनके पास सेंटर ऑफ द जोन है, सो इट्स जस्ट अ लॉन्ग रेंज स्प्रे ट्रांसफर, तो रिवाइव हो जाएगा विस्कॉट, कोई टेंशन नहीं।
With Enigma turning their attention onto Flash, you can see Schweppes had already identified their setup far over. He was waiting for an opportunity to actually shoot some bullets their way. That was the call for it. No raw connection from this. He spots the town on the rotate with the vehicle as well. Still debating if he can actually get some pot shots here, trusting in his swords from distance. And this is also amongst the Lula that are pushing up onto 4 Thrives. They knew they were fighting OG. They took a few pot shots, but now Quick's trying to take at least a little bit more aggressive space off them.
I think we're Galaxy in a struggle position. And E-Arena can play this very slow here. They don't have to peek too much. Ralph already down there.
Come on OG boys, ये गेम कन्वर्ट करना है क्योंकि राइट साइड क्लस्टर बहुत है, और बाय एनी चांस अगर जोन है ना सामने वाले कंपाउंड पे बनता है तो जब 40 पे स्लैम हो गया, 40 एंगेज होगी कोई टीम से, वो टाइमिंग पकड़ के क्लीन अंदर जाने का बस मेक श्योर करना है कि पहले मूव कर देंगे ना तो बहुत जल्दी पिल जाएंगे अपन। यार ये की जगह पे अभी गॉडल होती रहे।
Decent shot, that one might be good. Bounces into the back, it's chip damage but no conversion. Ooh, bursting just in front of Satan. They've got one smoke to try and pop. Hey, this is dastardly. You are trapped in a hellish
हो गया, उला वर्सेस एफएल हो गया, एफएल के 2 नॉक, उला मार रही। ब्रो एनएस भी अगर चिकन मार दे पब्लिक सीधा स्मैश पॉइंट है, 2 टीम पहुंच जाएगी रे। अगर एनएस मार दी ना चिकन तो स्मैश पॉइंट पहुंच जाएगी 2 टीम।
You could just sack your game here to go for it. Roka's going to try and get a different angle on this one, move up over towards Mormon. Some more emphasis over towards Mayran. We go a little bit further south here. The game actually does open up for E-Arena mainly. 4 Thrives also have a good capability of leaving from this area. Wonder how many vehicles they've still got left with the tires in play.
भाई उला ने मार दिया रे एफएल को भाई, एक मैन लॉस के साथ क्लीन मारा रे उला ने भी, 11 किल मार दी उला।
Been a lot of harassment of all of these squads.
अब ये जोन इंपॉर्टेंट है, 10 सेकंड में ये वाला जोन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये वाला जोन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। Guys, make sure you like and subscribe guys. Likes नहीं हो रहे आज, like और subscribe मारो दबा के, जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं like और subscribe मारो, दबा के like subscribe मारो। जोन है अपने पे थोड़ा सा जोन है क्या? रुक जाओ, देखने दो। ब्रो 1 सेकंड, ब्रो जोन है अपने पे, लेट्स गो। चैट जोन है जोन है अपने पे, जोन है भाई, जोन है अपने पे, जोन है। कम ऑन ओजी यार, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्लाइंब अप करना है। दोनों टीम को सेकंड पेज पे नहीं देखना चाहता हूँ, फर्स्ट पेज पे देखना चाहता हूँ दोनों टीम को। टॉप 8 में आना है दोनों इंडियन टीम्स को। कम ऑन बॉयज, वर्ल्ड की टॉप 8 बेस्ट टीम्स में से रहना अपने को। ऑलरेडी टॉप 16 वर्ल्ड की टीम्स में खेल रहे अपन।
Putting the worry on, requiring teams to keep tabs on them, potentially even hunt them down to keep their tournament alive. Because as soon as they smash, the game's finished.
ओजी मूव करके 40 के पास वाले कंपाउंड पे चलेगी और सेंटर पकड़ेगा। 40 के पास वाले कंपाउंड पे आ गया अपन और धीरे-धीरे और अंदर आ गया अपन। बस नेट से बच के रहना है, नेट से बच के रहना है अपन। धीरे-धीरे अंदर आ गए। थोड़ा लो एरिया अपने लड़के हील कर लेना प्लीज यार। भाई ये पे यार पब्लिक माँ कसम अगर गॉडल जिंदा होती ना क्या खेल लेती गॉडल भाई, क्या खेलती माँ कसम। 25-30 किल का 25 किल का तो चिकन डिनर था रे माँ कसम। अरे नेट से बच के रहना है। अरे दो, अरे बढ़िया आपस में फोड़ लिए, किल भी गया। अरे माँ की किल भी है। अरे क्या बात है यार, क्या बात है यार। लेट्स गो 7 किल हो गए। वो लोग आपस में फोड़ लिए एक दूसरे को नेट करने के चक्कर में। ब्रो एनएस की पोजीशनिंग।
Always praise Falang's gunplay. Basically a legend in close quarters, so to lose him in an urban finish, disastrous result here. Hyunbin though will find R3.
OG 3-man strong, सारे हील हो गए। जो भी लो हुए थे अपने लड़के, जो नॉक हुआ था वो भी रिवाइव हो गया। 7 किल ले लिया ऑलरेडी। एक ओपी नॉक हुआ, लॉन्ग रेंज नॉक हुआ क्योंकि ये रिच पे रिवाइव मिल जाएगा। कंपाउंड के अंदर है, विस्गॉड ऑलरेडी रिवाइव दे रहा। आरू टीम के पास जा रहा, बस आरू को नॉक ना करे कोई जाते टाइम पे। सेफली पहुंच गया आरू, सेफली पहुंच गया आरू। नहीं यार आरू को गिरा दिया, आरू बाहर नॉक हुआ। रे रिवाइव मिलेगा आरू को। अरे यार आरू स्मोक करके आते ना थोड़ा, स्मोक्स नहीं थे क्या? जोन भी है यार, 3-man चाहिए था ना यार, थोड़ा स्मोक करके आते यार। मैन लॉस भारी पड़ेगा क्योंकि अभी 2-man है अपन। 3-man रहते तो चिकन वाला गेम था। अभी भी चिकन आ सकता है, कोई भरोसा नहीं। ये बहुत सारा क्लस्टर है। एनएस प्रोटी उला आपस में। ये अपने पे आ रही, ये अपने पे आ रही क्या? नहीं ये 40 पे चले गई डब्लू, ये डायरेक्ट 40 पे चले गई। अरे ये क्या ऐसा अंदर घुस गया पागलों की तरह? ये क्या पागलों की तरह अंदर घुसा उन्हें? जोकर का किल ले सकते अपन ओजी। विस्गॉड नॉक आउट, विस्गॉड हील हो जाएगा कि ये भी मर गए। विस्गॉड को रिवाइव दे दे प्लीज। ठीक है विस्गॉड को रिवाइव दे दे। ये नहीं ये क्या किया भाई, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया।
I think it's one more placing they need on this one, Jackie, as well.
बाकी अगर ये टॉप 5 ये कर गई,
more elimination would also do the trick.
ये कर गई स्मैश पॉइंट
towards 5th place, but it would be so
स्मैश पॉइंट कर गई। ये 122 है ना,
to go into match 2 1 point away from smash ruling.
प्लेसमेंट पॉइंट मिल जाएगा ना।
Not have a position to play though. Everyone's completely looking his way. Might have been better to hedge his bets down towards Nick Galaxy and just try and take a one-on-one trade. Just wonder if they actually know how.
बाकी देखो एनएस चिकन मार दे तो पब्लिक एनएस भी पहुंच जाएगी स्मैश पॉइंट पे।
You'd expect them to, right?
लास्ट जोन है इसके बाद 10 सेकंड में। अपने पे यूटिल कितनी है वो भी मैटर करेगा। और जोन क्लोज इन। प्लेसमेंट पॉइंट कितने मिलेंगे? हो गया ना, कर गए ना, 2 प्लेसमेंट पॉइंट मिले ना, कर गए ना, प्लेसमेंट पॉइंट मिल गया, 2 पॉइंट हो गया, स्मैश हो गया। ये का फर्स्ट टीम एवर टू हिट द स्मैश। पहले गेम में स्मैश हिट कर दी भाई। एनएस चिकन मार दे तो एनएस सीधा सिंपल क्वालीफाई कर देगा। कहां से एंगल बना रहा भाई? ये क्या है रे भाई? घर देखो ना यहाँ पे, घर कैसे बनाए हुए। मारकर बाजी कर रहा है भाई गन एक्सी भाई। नेट आया रे, अच्छा नेट डाल दिया। ओ मॉक अरे यार ये नेड ओए मां कसम भाई बच के रहो यार। थोड़ा सा अपन अभी दोनों टीम का ध्यान अपने पे ही है। ये बैगन का बाल देखो कहां चढ़ के गिर रहा। डब्ल्यू एके एक बंदा है। अरे आराम से सर्वाइव करके टॉप 3 ला सकता। टॉप 3 आ गया, टॉप 3 आ गया। विस्कॉट लेट्स गो। उला का एक ही बचा।
And set themselves up alongside with E-Arena at the top.
NS 4 man, let's go. नहीं अपन थर्ड नहीं फोर्थ मारे अपन फोर्थ मारे अपन फोर्थ है फोर्थ मारा विस्गॉट फोर्थ मारा विस्गॉट फोर्थ मारा
T24 top side.
4 प्लेसमेंट पॉइंट मिले और कितने 7 या 8 किल देना डब्ल्यू गेम फॉर ओजी को डब्ल्यू गेम ओजी के लिए भी ओजी के लिए भी अच्छा गेम गया गॉडले के लिए भी अच्छा गेम गया बाकी एनएस चिकन मार दी पब्लिक तो एनएस पहुंच जाएगी सीधा स्मैश पॉइंट एक ही गेम में 2 टीम स्मैश पॉइंट पहुंच गई अगले गेम में अगर एनएस या ईए चिकन मारती टूर्नामेंट यहीं का यहीं खत्म हो जाएगा
ZY got to be a good nade through the window. Good damage off the back of that one. The burst is
निकाल लिया हो गया एनएस चिकन ब्रो टूर्नामेंट अगला मैच खत्म हो सकता है भाई ब्रो टूर्नामेंट अगला मैच खत्म हो सकता है ब्रो भाई पब्लिक ये टूर्नामेंट नेक्स्ट मैच ही खत्म हो सकता क्योंकि पब्लिक 2 टीम स्मैश पहुंच गई ब्रो 2 टीम स्मैश पहुंच चुकी ओजी भी 10+ पॉइंट लेके गए गॉडलेक 15 पॉइंट लेके गए अरे यार वो ईए के अगेंस्ट फाइट निकल जाती ना भाई मजा आ जाता है यार ईए के अगेंस्ट गॉडलेक की फाइट निकल जाती ना मोमेंटम बैठ गया था 20 किल मार देते डब्ल्यू लेट्स गो दोनों इंडियन टीम्स के लिए बहुत प्यारा गेम गया दोनों इंडियन टीम के लिए बहुत प्यारा गेम गया पहला तो इंडिया का फ्लैग चैट में स्पैम मारो कमबैक हो रहा है आज का दिन बहुत क्रूशियल है हमारी कंट्री के लिए अच्छी प्लेसमेंट पे एंड करना है तो ऐसे गेम्स निकालने सारे गेम ऐसे खेलना है और कोई भरोसा नहीं कितने गेम खेलने मिलेंगे वी डोंट नो कितने गेम हम को खेलने मिलेंगे क्योंकि 2 टीम स्मैश पहुंच गई टूर्नामेंट कभी भी खत्म हो सकता सो जितने कम मौके अपने पे उस मौकों को पूरा यूटिलाइज करके अच्छा खेलना है जो कि किया है दोनों टीम ने प्राउडली दिल स्पैम मारो इंडिया का फ्लैग स्पैम मारो ओजी गॉडल के लिए डब्ल्यू करो लाइक करो सब्सक्राइब मारो लियो मजा आ गया भाई बाकी तुम्हारे भाई का कैसा लगा इंटरव्यू रेवो के साथ अपनी स्ट्रीम पे रेवो आया देखे क्या और एक अल्फा 7 की जर्सी अपने पास डब्ल्यू कर दो चैट में क्या बात है आरू यार थोड़ा वो आरू का जो रोटेशन था ना थोड़ा स्मोक करके पहुंच जाता ना 3 मैन अच्छा लगता रे बेचारे वो गाड़ी से गिरा दिया आरू
where they did from where they were playing so difficult and then
मजा आ गया भाई
able to sneak his way in
बाकी पब्लिक पावर एमवीपी बन सकता पावर डेफिनेटली एमवीपी की लिस्ट में चलना एक ही मारना भाई पहले गेम में माहौल सेट कर दिया भाई पहले गेम में ही माहौल सेट कर दिया
hey do you know what that is
he's got the branding on the go mate
that is the stamp to get into the winners club Nongshim fighting we'll be back soon
producer of PUBG Mobile. For the past 8 years, PUBG Mobile has continued to grow together with players around the world. And even today, we are still fully committed to this battleground. We are continuing to invest more resources, improve the experience, and bring PUBG Mobile to more players in more ways. Today, I'm excited to share something important with you. New app. PUBG Mobile Lite.
ये फिर समझ रहे तुम क्या बोलना चाह रहे हो मैं अपने यहाँ पे भी लाइट
PUBG Mobile
आएगा फिर
is not about making a small
आएगा फिर आएगा अपने यहाँ पे भी
it's about maintaining the high quality
अपने यहाँ पे भी
PUBG
आएगा
Mobile standard while giving players a lighter and more accessible way to play. We know that different players have different needs. Some players want the full PUBG Mobile experience with the richest content, all sorts of highest quality gameplays, and everything the game has to offer. For those players, PUBG Mobile will continue to be the best choice.
Bro, that's a big news,
want
bro.
to jump into battle faster.
That's
set
actually
more
a big news, Ray.
and reduce the burden on their devices. That is why we are creating PUBG Mobile Lite.
Bro, chat ये बहुत बड़ी न्यूज़ है
PUBG Mobile Lite is a lighter version
बहुत
of
बड़ी
PUBG
न्यूज़
Mobile.
है
Built for players who want a faster and more flexible way to enter the battleground.
बहुत
initial
बड़ी न्यूज़ है
download
ये।
is only around 1 gigabyte on Android and under 2 gigabyte on iOS.
Damn,
There is
bro.
no extra mandatory package before your first match. Once the download is
Damn,
complete,
bro.
you can load in, can get straight into the battleground. We also made PUBG Mobile Lite more flexible. You can choose which extra modules to download based on how you like to play.
Damn.
At the same time, PUBG Mobile Lite is still connected to the PUBG Mobile experience.
Whoa.
The classic Arango map, supplies, and core combat are designed to match PUBG Mobile, so
Whoa.
the battle experience remains authentic and uncompromised. If you already have a PUBG Mobile account, you can log in with
Whoa,
it on
bro.
PUBG Mobile Lite. Your own items
Insane.
can carry over, so you can continue using the outfits you love. You can also team up with your friends on PUBG Mobile, so
Oh!
your squad can stay
दोनों गेम
together
अपन साथ
with
में खेल
no
सकते हैं।
social barrier. Going forward,
Different
PUBG
lobby नहीं है,
Mobile
दोनों
Lite
साथ में
will
खेल सकते हैं।
stay updated alongside PUBG Mobile, so players
लाइट
can
वाले और
enjoy
PUBG
new
मोबाइल वाले
content
दोनों साथ में खेल
together.
सकते हैं।
We are targeting an official launch PUBG Mobile Lite later this year. Please stay tuned for more updates, and you can pre-register in the store from August 25th. Whether you are discovering PUBG Mobile for the first time or returning to the battleground, we are excited to welcome you to PUBG Mobile Lite. Winner, winner,
भाई
chicken
चैट
dinner.
पागल हो जाएगी ये
See
नहीं
you
सुन
on the
के।
battleground.
अपना वाला भी लाइट आने वाला फिर बहुत जल्द, क्योंकि जिस हिसाब से यहाँ पे लॉन्च अनाउंस किए आएगा अपना वाला भी। भाई इंडिया में तो लोग खतरनाक पागल हो जाएंगे।
I'm excited for it, Max. I know you'll probably end up making a video about it on your Instagram, which is what? Remind me again?
It's Maxman Cast right now on Instagram. But no, I
Why
get comments. I'm
insane?
not joking, Seven.
Yes.
Every single day about PUBG Mobile Lite. When is it coming back? When is it going to get an update? It's getting an update later this year. Oh my goodness, the world is going to be loving some more PUBG Mobile action.
100%. I'm excited for it. Hopefully you guys are. But I'm excited for the match that we just had here. Because
भाई तुम्हारे भाई का
Arena
fit कैसा दिख रहा है
definitely
public? जरा
able
बताओ,
to
जरा fit
cross
दिखाता हूँ
that
तुम्हारे।
threshold for being in the smash zone.
I mean, they truly analysed the situation. They had every opportunity to get rid of NGX from that, I guess, southern side of zone. But no, they kind of already knew that they did enough to hit the threshold. And I mean, it was kind of all to Mormon's sort of intel on OG and for Thrives. They had quite a bit of line of sight on them, their position in zone, but incredibly
पेरिस के हिसाब से
calculated
आउटफिट
from
पहना क्योंकि
them.
आज एक्सप्लोर करने
But of
जाऊंगा मैं
course,
मैचेस के बाद।
we gotta talk about the tippity top for Thrives right now.
We do got to talk about Fourth Thrives because we were expecting aggressiveness out of this team.
Yes.
And boy, did we get it.
Boy, did we
बट डेंजर हो गया ब्रो, खुद को नेड, खुद के टीममेट को नेड करा वो, हटा वो और उसका डब्बा अपन डाले। माँ कसम
a
भाई।
little bit more aggressive onto OG, onto some of those other teams, you know, as the zone started closing up around them. Yes,
Like नहीं हो रहे आज।
just a little bit more aware.
Subscribe भी नहीं कर रहे आज,
However,
आखिरी
by
दिन
the
है।
time they were patient
ऐसा
with what
करेंगे
they
तो बोल
did,
दो भाई।
when it came time to actually make those fights,
इधर
they
ऑरा
were
फार्मिंग
able
कर रहा
to
तुम्हारा
just
भाई,
flip the switch,
इंडोनेशिया
turn on
के
that aggression,
प्लेयर्स के
get
सामने
those
ऑरा फार्मिंग हो
eliminations,
गई।
and
पबजी
so
मोबाइल
many
इंडोनेशिया
points
में
there
अपन
just
फीचर हो गए।
flying off that leaderboard. This is why I
पबजी
said
मोबाइल ई
yesterday
स्पोर्ट्स
they
ग्लोबल
still
ऑफिशियल
can do
चैनल
it.
पे
They
अपन
have a
फीचर
day
हो
like
गए,
they just
इंटरव्यू
had
आ
in
गया।
this run,
अल्फा
though.
7 के
They
पेज पे अपन
continue
चले
doing
गए।
that. They
अल्फा
still
7
can
वाले
do it.
एक ने 2-2 जर्सी
Especially
लेके आ
when you
गए।
have a player
अल्फा
like
7 का
IQ,
रेवो
the IGL
जीसी
of this
चैंपियन
squad,
ईडब्ल्यूसी
putting
चैंपियन
up the
अपनी टीम पे आके
numbers,
बैठ के बात करके
performing
गया।
for this squad,
इतनी
and
ऑरा
clutching out,
फार्मिंग
but
कर रहे,
we also
इतना
gotta
अच्छे से
talk about
कम्युनिकेशन
Nox and
अपन
Red
दिखा रहे,
because they were
इतना
the
अच्छे से अपन
winners
सबको
of
ग्रीट
this
कर रहे,
match,
बात
man.
कर रहे, तो
And
प्यार
they
देना
played that out
बनता
perfectly,
है।
and I
लाइक
think
और
they
सब्सक्राइब
might have
मारो।
been able to also
प्राउड फील
pass
करा
that-
रहा हूँ कि नहीं
That's
अपनी
that
आईजीसी
threshold.
को।
Yeah, like, of course, GG4 thrives, but
प्राउड फील करा रहा हूँ कि नहीं?
doing so much parkour in the city, swiping every other team under the rug, and actually they're trying to aim for 122. I believe they did make it. We'll check out the leaderboards very soon. But Nox and Red Force
बट तुमको एक चीज पता है, मैं एक चीज नोटिस किया भाई, आप ये और गॉडलेक की फाइट देखोगे ना, ये ना यार रीसेट होने नहीं देती टीम को, ये रीसेट होने नहीं देती। जब गॉडलेक की और ये की फाइट हुई, ये का बंदा 40 से शायद नॉक हुआ था, अपना बंदा भी नॉक था, अपना बंदा रेप दे रहा है, बट ये इतने नेट स्पैम करी ना रीसेट होने की और जगह देने की, उन लोगों को मौका ही नहीं दिया अपनी टीम को। मान्या जगह बनाने गया था, बट जिस जगह मान्या गया था, बंदा ऑलरेडी नेट कुक करके रेडी था। जैसे मान्या डब्बा डाला एक बंदे का, तुरंत नेट से नॉक हो गया। वो एकदम रेडी थे ये वाले। इतना शॉक क्यों रहे लोग? दो टीम तो ऑब्वियसली कर गई
Now we
ना।
have two teams that are able to win in
हाँ, तो ये वाले है ना रीसेट होने नहीं दिए अपने को। अपन है ना रिवाइव करने में थोड़ा रह गए, और अपन सामने और एक नॉक निकालते ना तो प्रेशर बहुत बनता उन पे, तो वो लोग रीसेट होने नहीं दिए और अपन हो गए थोड़ा डाउन बैड उधर। नेड पे नेड, नेड पे नेड, नेड पे नेड, जिधर जा रहे उधर नेड आ रहा, वैसा सीन हो गया। बट यार क्या खेले यार पब्लिक, ओजी गॉडेल के लिए दोनों के लिए डब्ल्यू कर दो पब्लिक, दोनों के लिए डब्ल्यू कर दो। देखो 8th वाली जो टीम है उसके पास 78 पॉइंट्स है, 7-8
dinner. Now, Seven, you asked me a little bit about Godlike, which I know is on the second page. And the reason we want to highlight that is because they were sort of sitting more under that
72
middle threshold.
6 पॉइंट
But
का
with
डिफरेंस है
10
फर्स्ट पिच के लिए,
eliminations early game, another
6
4
पॉइंट
as they
का
sort of rotate in on
डिफरेंस
that
है।
northeast
गॉडलाइक
side.
के
And
एलिमिनेशंस
there's
देखो
power
57 किल्स,
recovering the team to bring them
ओजी
back
ने भी
in.
जंप मारा है
But I wanna give,
57
like, a
पे,
kind of a little special
और
shout out
गॉडलाइक
to
के
Mina
एलिमिनेशन
having an
57 है।
absolute
डैम ब्रो,
banger of a game
डैम
too.
ब्रो।
I think it was about 7
कौन बोलेगा रे, इन लड़कों का पहला इंटरनेशनल इवेंट है गॉडलाइक का, पहला इंटरनेशनल इवेंट है। लाइनअप 100 में आने के, बीएमपीएस के पहले आया था शायद ना 100 में, रिसेंटली बनी लाइनअप, 4 प्लेयर क्या खेल रहे हैं यार। ओजी भी आज, कल से ओजी अच्छा खेलना चालू करी थी, कल एक गेम 0 पॉइंटर आया था, आज पहला गेम भी ओजी कंसिस्टेंट खेली। पहले दिन के 4 गेम ओजी के खराब नहीं जाते तो ओजी भी अच्छे स्पॉट पे रहती है अभी, बट विशन पे वो लोग भी धीरे धीरे क्लाइम करो, फर्स्ट पेज पे आए सेकंड पेज से। गॉडलाइक को ये मैच के बाद फर्स्ट पेज पे आना है।
Because this team, I actually got a chance to talk with Balak. If you want to check that out, go to my Instagram at the 7WG. But we're now seeing the race to smash. There you go. You see 4 drives, 23 points away, which this is a perfect start for that team, getting more than 15 eliminations, getting in the top 2.
तुमको पता है
and now
पबजी मोबाइल लाइट आने से ऑडियंस और बढ़ेगी, गेमिंग ऑडियंस पबजी मोबाइल की और बढ़ेगी, एंड इवेंचुअली अगर अपने वहां पे लाइट आ गया तो और ऑडियंस बढ़ेगी। ये अच्छी न्यूज है पूरी आईजीसी के लिए, पूरी ई स्पोर्ट्स के लिए, पूरी कम्युनिटी के लिए, क्योंकि जिनके पास डिवाइस उतना प्रॉपर नहीं रहता, जो नहीं खेल
Might get targeted, you never know. However, if they're allowed one more game, if we do go into game 3, 4 thrives, need another top 5, they need another several points, 8, 9
मजा आ गया भाई, पहला मैच ही मजा आ गया,
another few of those,
पहला
and
मैच ही
they are in
मजा आ
Smash
गया।
ruling. They are a contender, and they could just do a back-to-back global win.
And I think we did end up getting today Maxman. I think we might have gotten a Maxman grenade on that day.
Oh, really? Did we now? It's time for your favorite segment of the day. It's Maxman's grenade of today. Let's check it out. Which play is going to be here? It's going to be in the city. This 4 thrives. It's Falak over there looking for a KOP. He gets it done right away. The man is an absolute menace. But he's too much of a menace because T24 had to take him down. Oh!
Give him a boom boom back to the lobby. It's Max grenade of the day.
So I was adding some background music for you, Max.
That was a great. We got the drums, we got the jingle too. But yeah, for that team, I mean, overall, it's a great start here for the final day of PMWC at EWC 26. A great performance out of those teams that we were expecting a good performance out of, right? We talked about already E-Arena having to do what they needed to do. Now Nonshim being able to show up when they needed to show up, starting off great here with the win as well. One thing that we do need to talk about is possibly this team's being targeted. When I say being targeted, I don't mean getting a hot drop right away, but we are going to be looking at those rotations, because if we look at E-Arena, E-Arena has 2 wins so far this PMWC in airing.
Ruling. Literally,
सब
all
खुश हो
the
गए।
storylines are merging together in favor of this. Keep in mind, it's
बहुत
not
डाल दिए
World
कफन में,
Cup
दफन
anymore. It's no
डाल के
Real
दफन डाल दे रहे हैं।
Tower
अरे यार
anymore.
कुछ भाई देंगे तो
Meaning other
400।
teams are not currently in the Smash
जूल्स
Zone.
नहीं आ रहे,
It's
जूल्स
gonna
भेज
be
दो यार,
more complicated for them to
लास्ट
reach
है भाई, दे दो ना, जितने भी
122
जूल्स है भेज दो यार।
Absolutely.
लाइक करो ना, क्या है भाई, अभी तक लाइक नहीं हुए भाई,
And we've seen
कब
this a
करेंगे
lot
भाई,
of
ना
times
आखिरी दिन है
in,
मेरा आज
you know,
इधर।
Smash rolling last day, all of
Like
this
तो
sort of
करो।
stuff. You do tend to see other teams actually go ahead and go ahead and change their drop location to avoid getting targeted. But you're right, Seven, right? We are going to be looking at
But
those
मजा आ गया,
rotations.
मजा
We
आ
need
गया,
4
peak
thrives,
level
we need
मजा आ
Nongshim,
गया।
we need E-Arena, we need Enigma Galaxy as well. All of those teams. Aurora did not have a
Peak
good
level
game at
मजा आ
all,
गया।
so they're still chasing that. They need to make sure their rotations are on point, that they might change them a little bit just to avoid any early eliminations, because right
Peak
now
level मजा आ
it
गया।
is now or never. We got 2 teams in Smash ruling.
बाकी आज crowd बहुत है
You
रे।
do not want to take any chances going out earlier.
You're gonna have to use those spidey senses if you're currently at the top.
क्या बात है?
If you're 4 thrives, you want to continue.
क्या बात
to
है,
flag out.
3 दिन में पहला एसएडएल स्ट्रीमर जो आ रहा है।
If you're some of the other teams, E-Arena, Nonshim, you gotta watch out for everything going on your way. And I know
आए आए
right
गाइस,
now
3
around
दिन
the
में पहला
arena,
एसएडएल स्ट्रीमर जो आया अपने सेटअप पे, 3 दिन लगे भाई। हाँ उधर है, डब्ल्यू कर दो। अच्छा आरएल चल रहा है क्या? जबरदस्त, एकदम मस्त। देखा क्या गेम? सब है भाई, डॉक है, एक्सएलआर है, देख A7 वाले जर्सी लाके दिए। क्या चल रहा है बता? अरे नेट इधर नेट चल रहा बराबर। किससे कर रहा हूँ? अपने वाले सेटअप से। हाँ बे, इधर स्पीड वाला